So when you wake up, are you in defense mode, trying to sort of battle through the day? Or are you feeling like the sunrise is actually fueling your body, sharpening the mind, and nourishing your soul? Well, I know that's not always very easy, but one of the things I wanted to share is how important rituals are. Daily rituals are so important because your body loves rhythm. Every single cell in your body has a rhythm, a circadian rhythm. It likes to do things at certain times of day. Every organ is more active one time of day than another time of day. So let me share my routine with you. I'm going to start in the evening because the power of the morning, the quality of the morning, is a direct result of the quality of the evening. So I like to be off my computer by around 6-ish. And I usually have a very, very light supper. I like to have most of my calorie intake at lunchtime because that's when the digestive fire is at its highest. So when the sun is above your head, that's when you should be eating the bulk of your calorie intake because your digestive fire is following the 24-hour rhythm. When the sun is above your head, the fire is higher. So that's when I have the bulk of my calorie intake at lunchtime. And then when I finish my work, I have a very light supper. And that light supper could consist of maybe avocado on spelt bread or something like that. It could be hummus, it could be a very light soup, something very, very light, easy to digest. And I finish eating by about 7 p.m. I don't eat anymore. I have a herbal tea. And then I start to wind down actually by about 8 o'clock. I don't like watching anything stimulating on movies. Of course, now and then I'll watch a movie, but I'm just saying 80% of the time, I work on the 80%, 20% rule. 80% of the time, I keep to my rhythms because that's what serves me best. So 80% of the time, I like to switch off by about 8 o'clock. And then I will start sort of feeling like I'm winding down. I may well read something. I may well listen to a podcast, something nourishing. If I'm reading something, I'll try to read something nourishing. So as an example, currently I'm rereading again the Bhagavad Gita. The Bhagavad Gita, you can read it 100 times, 200 times. You can read it for your whole life and you'll find something new. I find that really, really nourishing. I just pick up lots of beautiful things. And every time I read it, I go, oh my God, I have an aha moment. So something nourishing. Something nourishing to the spirit. And then I will go to bed at 9. There's lots of people, lots of influencers, lots of influential people who are saying they're going to bed at 9. Tom Belio's one, he goes to bed at 9. Brian Johnson, the anti-aging guy, he's actually going to bed at 8:30. It's like a religion. And I'm very similar. I've actually been saying this actually for years and years, that go to bed early. Ideally, you need to be asleep by 9:30, 10 o'clock, and then waking up with a sunrise. So provided I've had a really good quality evening, I will usually get a very good quality sleep, which sets the scene for a very good quality morning. In the morning, my alarm goes off at 5:45. And I will be on my mat at 6. So I just spray my face with a bit of cold water just to wake myself up. And then I'm sat on my yoga mat by 6 a.m. in the morning. And I will stretch the body. So I'll do my asana practice, my physical yoga practice first. So I'll open the body, stretch the body, and feel like I'm waking the body up. And once I've done my asana practice, I will then sit and I will do my pranayama. So I'll do some strong pranayama practice. That sit will be for 45 minutes. So I will do some strong pranayama and then I'll move into meditation because the pranayama is preparing my mind for the meditation. So you need to prepare for meditation. You can't just usually sit and then just expect your mind to clear. Normally, you need to prepare your mind for meditation. So then I will prepare by doing the pranayama, and then I will sit for the 45 minutes. Once the 45 minutes has gone, I will lay down on my beautiful biomat. My beautiful biomat is infrared heat. So I'll have infrared therapy for the next 20 minutes-ish. In the winter, I tend to be there for sometimes half an hour. So my full practice is usually about 2.25 hours, and that sets me up for the day. So I'm usually coming down by about 8:15 in the morning. So when I come down, I say hello to my dog, and I usually rub her tummy, and then I will have my shot of olive oil. I will have about 50 ml of olive oil in some grapefruit, some pink grapefruit juice, and I will knock that back. Olive oil is one of the most amazing superfoods. I make it, so I have my own purely organic, full of amazing goodness, and I will have that first thing in the morning, followed by my greens drink with some lemon juice in, and then I will sip that for the next 20 minutes while I'm just sorting out the house and doing bits and pieces in the house. In the winter, I'm cleaning out the fires. In the summer, I'm just maybe tidying up outside. And then after that, I will go for my power walk with my dog, and it's about 20 minutes. So I will power walk with my dog. When I'm here in Italy, I will power walk around the field with the dog. It's quite hilly, so it gives the lungs a good workout. And then when I get back, I will have a really nice glass of water, room temperature water, and then I will have my breakfast, which will consist of an egg. I don't have any bread with that. It's just an egg, and it's usually a scrambled egg. And then I will have chia seed porridge. Chia seed porridge is so amazing for your gut. And in my chia seed porridge, I will put some Brazil nuts, chopped up Brazil nuts. And I will then add some soaked almonds, some goji berries, a chopped up date. I will add some of my very own Nutella, which I make. Nutella is made of cashew nuts, water, cacao, organic cacao powder, and some honey. And I grind all that up together, and it creates this really amazing, nutritious, tasty thing that I then put in the chia seed porridge. And I'll chop up half a banana. And with that, I will have some green tea. So after my breakfast, I will then go and have my shower. So I'll clean my teeth first, and then I'll scrape my tongue. It's very important to scrape your tongue because you have a lot of toxic build-up that builds up on the tongue, and it's very, very good for the digestion. It's actually stimulating for the digestion. Then I have my shower, I do my beauty regime, put my serums on, and then I'm ready to go for the day. I'm very fortunate, I know I do work at home, therefore I have the luxury of having that time in order to do that. When I'm travelling, of course, sometimes the routine gets a bit shorter. It might be 45 minutes if I haven't got the time to do like my normal 2.25 hours that I do at home. But in this way, it sets me up for an amazing day. I feel good, I feel nourished, my body feels open, my mind feels clear. I don't turn the technology on until I start my breakfast. So I've done my practice, I've drunk my grapefruit juice with my olive oil, I've done my greens drink, I've done my power walk, then I turn the technology on. I love that time where I have that really spaciousness for my mind, and I think that's very, very important to set myself up for the day. And then I feel very motivated to get on with my work. And then the whole thing starts again in the evening, the wind down. One thing I didn't mention in the evening that I do have, that I do is I do stretch my body before I go to bed. So coming to the evening again, and I do have a grounding sheet on my bed. And the grounding sheet is the most amazing thing, and it just compensates for all the positive eons that you've actually collected during the day, and it just neutralizes them with the negative ions. And it makes me feel like I feel much more grounded, and I wake up feeling much more refreshed in the morning. I feel like I've slept better as a result of having the grounding sheet. I do experiment with things, and I will be updating. I'll do videos on various experiments that I do. I'll be doing some videos on skin and anti-aging, because in my former life I was very much into beauty. I was not, I would say, a beauty guru, but I was into beauty, and I was very well known in the beauty industry in those days. So beauty guru turned to sleep guru. I hope that's helpful, and I'd love to hear your comments about what your morning routine is in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video and you found it useful, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. That would be amazing. Thank you so much.